मेरा जूता है जापानी, ये पतलून इंग्लिस्तानी, सर पे लाल टोपी रूसी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी।
Namaskar, welcome to yet another episode of Postal Enigma. Do not worry, we have not changed the topic of our channel, but we are very much into stamps and philately. Well, can you tell me what was common in the clips that were played in the starting of this episode?
Was it Japan?
Exactly. In this very episode of Postal Enigma, we'll be exploring the joint issue that was released between India and Japan in the year 2002. So let's fasten your seatbelt and dive deep into what exactly was released in the year 2002. Okay friends, if you'd like to listen to the entire music, you can click the links that has been provided in the description section. As a kid in the 80s and a teenage in the 90s, for an average middle class family in India, Japan was a word that we were really fascinated about. We knew that the quality of products that used to come was top notch and people used to go crazy about it. The dream products of any of the average Indian household family was like Yasika camera, your Casio watches, calculators, address books, and Yamaha bikes or Sony Walkman. You have it and you show it off. That was what was everything during that time, and maybe to some extent even it's right now. If you see the relationship between Japan and India, it dated way back from 6th century, and the common link between these two relationships was Gautam Buddha. Buddhism brought Japan and India closer. Indian culture filtered through Buddhism had a great impact on Japanese culture, which brought both the countries together. In the first half of 19th century, cotton and iron ore were exported from India to Japan, which was help for their industrialization. Subsequently, in the later half of 19th century and 20th centuries, we had famous personalities from India visiting Japan like Swami Vivekanand, J.R.D. Tata, Rabindranath Tagore, and Subhash Chandra Bose. Post-independence, India was associated with jumbo diplomacy or elephant diplomacy. We received a lot of requests from children of various countries to see an elephant, and India started gifting them. One such was in the year 1949, wherein our first Prime Minister gifted an elephant which was named after his daughter Indira to Japan.
Papa, I think it was because of the thing that had happened in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, because that had a great impact on the children of Japan mental health.
Exactly. The year 2002 saw 50 years of diplomatic relation between Japan and India. And what best way to celebrate and commemorate this event than to release a postage stamp? Japan released a set of 4 postage stamps because it was celebrating 50 years of diplomatic relationship not only with India but also with our neighboring country, that is Sri Lanka and Pakistan, and 30 years of diplomatic relation between Japan and Bangladesh. Each stamp depicted the UN World Heritage Site of that respective country. This is the full sheet of Japan-Sri Lanka 50 years of diplomatic relationship. This is of Japan-Pakistan 50 years of diplomatic relationship. And this one, Japan-Bangladesh 30 years of diplomatic relationship. All this together with the Indian counterpart was released on 12th of April 2002. And finally, the much awaited stamp for this episode is the Japan-India joint issue 2002 commemorating 50 years of diplomatic relationship between Japan and India. This is a single stamp, and I have a full sheet to show you, which looks absolutely beautiful. Now friends, let's decode the way in which the year, month and date is depicted on Japanese postmarks. Before proceeding ahead, I am really grateful and thankful to my online community in Facebook, in which I met Mr. Mitsuhiko-san, who really explained me about the way in which the Japanese postmarks are depicted. And also I am thankful to Mr. Parvesh Gupta, who helped me to get the materials of Japan. As I said earlier, this stamp was released on 12th of April 2002. However, when we see the Japanese postmark, we see the entire date, month and year written as 14.4.12. Now, the first letter 14 is the Japanese year, which is known as Heisei 14 in the Japanese calendar. Then it is followed by month and date. So this 14 is the Japanese year, followed by the Japanese month, which is same as that of English month, and followed by date, which is same as that of English date. Okay, let's start with the FDC part. Now, Japan doesn't have an official FDC. So whatever FDCs you see in the market are either printed by the collectors or by the dealers, and with their own style of printing, with their own images. Few of the FDCs that I am having in my collection, which I am showing right now, is one variety of FDC in which all the 4 stamps are pasted here together with the image of Taj Mahal. The next variety for the Indian parts are that of one of Qutub Minar, okay, one again of Taj Mahal of a different font and different style of printing, and one again on Taj Mahal, which is on handmade paper. After having a discussion regarding the stamps and FDC, now is the turn for the brochure. Generally, when you get the FDC from any of the online websites, you will find that this piece of information is provided inside the FDC, in which the purpose on which the stamps were released and the denomination of the stamps, all the items are provided. Similarly, another one type of brochure that we see is this one. Now remember, these 2 varieties of brochures are private brochures, and they are not official brochures. The official brochures, I believe, is pretty rare, because I have not seen it quite often on any of the trading websites, and this is a part of the official brochure, which has the background of that of a stamp. It's absolutely bright blue, together with the details of the stamps. The occasion on which it was released is written over here, the denomination of the stamps, the designer of the stamps, number of sheets issued, all these informations are provided over here. It's in Japanese language. Now, what is more interesting part of this brochure, which throws the light to a different aspect of this collection, is this 2 postmark. If you see it very carefully, you have 2 varieties of postmark. One is this hand stamping, and the other is machine stamping. Now, hand stamping was available in all regular post offices, and it had a duration from 12th April to 18th April 2002. During this duration, wherein the collectors can go and get their FDCs or any other items postmarked with this particular postmark. Now, since it is a machine cancellation, this was available only in 9 post offices. These were all central post offices as per these brochures, and Since it's a machine postmark, it was available just for one day, because the very next day the date would have changed. That would have totally ruined the entire thing. Ultimately, it boils down to one thing, that is, getting this postmark is rare, because whatever was items that were able to be created during that phase of time, during that span of one day, only those items in limited numbers are available in the market. Well friends, we have seen the beautiful stamp, the FDC and the brochure. The best part of the brochure was it showcased two different varieties of postmarks that were issued, one being the hand stamped and the other was computerized. The second one being a rarer item because it was available just for one day. If we leave aside the left hand image in the FDC, which it depends on the dealers or the collectors what image they want to put there, then also we'll have so many different crazy combinations of postmarks on that FDC, which makes the issue of 2002 Japan India one of the most sought after issues. To begin with, let's start with a simple FDC which is normally available everywhere. As I told you, I am not very interested over here to showcase the left hand portion as to what image is over here. We do not know how many varieties of such FDCs were prepared. So let us just we'll deal with the FDC from the point of view which postmark has been applied. Now this is the one in which all the four stamps are there and they are all hand stamped. If we see it again over here, these are all hand stamping. This particular one, all hand stamping, and the same things are over here. So you can just compare this two. Now, the second set of FDCs that we can have is this, in which you have got the hand stamp postmark and the next stamp is with the normal date cancellation that is available in that particular post office. So this is another form of the FDC that is available in the market. Now comes the showstopper, the machine stamping. You just see the fineness in which the postmark is there is absolutely fine. And for a better comparison, these are the two, these are the variety of machine stamping. Now in machine stamping also there are other varieties. If I do not have them per se, but I can just try to make you understand what can be a different variety. One of the varieties can be this being a machine stamp. Over here it's a hand stamp, but this being a machine stamp and this with a normal postmark. This is one variety that is there available in the market. The next variety that is really amazing is, I can show you the image that I have got from the internet, is this, in which you have got the hand stamping done in this stamp, and on the rightmost stamp you have the machine stamping done. Precisely this type of FDCs were prepared only on the first day, as we know that hand machine stamping was not available in the following days. Now this is how you can have a clear-cut comparison. Now we have got one more variety that is absolutely rocking, and this is this variety. If you can just zoom into the image that we have got into in the internet. Now let's look into this. First stamp that is cancelled is a machine cancellation. The second postmark is the regular postmark of the post office, the round postmark that we say. The third postmark is the normal hand cancellation, of the joint issue. Now this cover, or rather this type of covers that I do not have, and I showed you some images, are absolutely rare in nature, and getting them sometime in my collection is one of the wishes that I am having, the desire of having these in my collection. If any of you really have it, can share it out with me if you have got spares, and we can have a discussion accordingly on DMs. This is what I wanted to convey regarding Japan-India joint issue. Before saying sayonara, friends, I would give you a quick glance as to what India released to commemorate 50 years of diplomatic ties between India and Japan. The stamp that was issued by India was on 26th of April 2002. Remember, Japan had already issued the stamps on 12th of April 2002. The stamps were issued in form of miniature sheet and also in sheetlet. The theme of rich traditions of classical performing arts of India and Japan was the theme of this release. The first stamp portrays kabuki, the ancient form of drama from Japan. The second stamp depicts Kathakali, the visually rich dance drama of India. Now, as the dates of both the releases were different, one of our philatelic friends in India questioned the government whether this can be considered as a joint issue. We have Right to Information Act in which Sovic questioned this. Sovic's query were very simple. He got a reply on 19th of April 2023 stating that as per the record that was available with the India Post, it cannot be considered as a joint issue. What I understand by this is that the memorandum of understanding between the two countries were not signed, and as a result of which both the countries in separate dates celebrated this event. For us, the collectors, the collector fraternity, we strongly feel that it's a joint issue. Well, it was not issued on the same date. It didn't have the same design, but still we consider it to be a joint issue. In the year 2027, we'll be celebrating 75 years of diplomatic ties between India and Japan. I urge both the countries to come up with some very innovative ideas and celebrate this event in a gala way. The philately fraternity will also be hoping for a beautiful joint issue being released together with some beautiful logo to commemorate the event.
Thank you for watching this episode.
We hope that you have liked this episode. Any comments, any suggestion are always welcome. Please feel free to comment on the comment section. Thank you. Have a great day ahead and see you soon.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.